Hola amigos y amigas, I am Leila, also known as Miss Bohemia, here with my morning hair. I have picked it out so it doesn't look too insane, although it still looks insane. And as you can tell by the video's title, today we are tackling a brand that I love, especially for bleaching my hair, Schwarzkopf. The BlondMe Cool Blonde Neutralizing Mask. Now, my hair isn't super yellow, super brassy, but given my level of lift, the level of blonde that I have, it's yellower than I like it to be. Does that make sense? I have gotten used to the Amika brand's purple mask. You can view my video on that here. And it's worked great for me. It really kills off any yellow tones in my hair and gives me like a more muted cream. My family thinks it looks grayish kind of hair. And it works for me, especially now that I have decided to no longer bleach my hair, to no longer dye my hair, and let my natural grays and silvers grow out. I know that when you have gray and silver hair, you want to still continue to tone it to avoid having any yellows appear on the hair. And because of that, my inclination towards what I need from a purple mask is going to be the same. I want it to be as void of yellow tones as possible. And so we're going to experiment on my hair. This is the before hair color, and we'll compare it to the after hair color at the end of the video. Here we go. Let's jump straight in, moving on to wet hair first. And before jumping in, let's get a 360 of the hair while it's wet. The mask comes with repair claims of strengthening the hair, blah, blah, blah. It's not what I'm looking for in a purple hair mask, and honestly, I'm not putting too much stock in that. But it does say it will neutralize the hair tones and make them more vibrant and blah, blah, blah. So we shall see. I am going to be very honest and say that I don't have the highest expectations, mainly because the pigmentation is really light. And it doesn't really tend to help me when it's so light. I like it very strongly pigmented. But the reviews were good, so I am curious to see how this performs. It has incredible slip, and I learned the hard way that you really need that slip in a purple hair mask, because I tried the Not Your Mother's purple hair mask, which I hated, and a video on that here. And one of the major issues, other than the fact that it didn't work, was that it didn't have good slip. And you need the slip because as you apply, you want to be able to separate your hair layers, and you can either section your hair. I don't have enough hair right now to properly section the hair. It helps to have that slip to better maneuver the purple mask into the hair. So I'm gonna apply this to my entire head of hair. It's not making too much of a dent with the color, so I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can saturate my hair with it, and let's see how it takes. But this is what it looks like on. I don't want to get it all over me, so I swept my hair up as much as I could. But this is kind of what it looks like. It's not very dark in pigmentation. I have hope now that I have it on my head. I hope it works, just because I really want my hair toned. I'm always rooting for a product to work, so when it doesn't work, it's a huge disappointment. I'm going to go ahead and put a plastic cap on my head. The instructions say to leave on for 5 to 10 minutes, so go by the instructions. But I like to push my purple masks and kind of go over what the instructions recommend, because I know where I want my hair to go and it'll give me a better gauge. And I might end up with overtoned hair, and if that happens, that's okay. I know how to wash it out. I'm not too concerned. With a purple mask, overtoning my hair is not that big a deal. You can either go in with shampoo or a co-wash after and take some of that excess purple off your hair. It's not that big a deal, but I'd rather have that and know that the product is working than to ending up with the product not doing anything at all. So I'm gonna leave it on for 20 minutes, and the verdict is I am not impressed. I don't know if it maybe lightly affected the lighter ends of my hair, but my hair seems to feel and look the same. Don't get me started with the feeling. I'm not even looking at any of the stuff it says that it does as to softening hair, detangling, strengthening, because none of that is true. I was basically aiming for a color change, a tone change to my hair, making it way more muted than it is. And if you're standing there staring in the mirror and wondering if the product worked and you're not quite sure, then it didn't work. Even if it worked a tiny bit, but you're still not sure and you're feeling how I'm feeling, consider that a no, because you want a product to have clear and visible results, like my Amika purple hair mask that has clear and visible results. And if I were to leave that mask in my hair for 20 minutes, which I have done, I do end up with a little bit of a purple overtone, which easily washes off and leaves my hair looking just beautiful with the color closer to a platinum blonde, a creamier blonde, a lighter, definitely toned blonde with no yellow in it. Whereas this is just nondescript. It does not look like it changed at all, but I'm going to give you the 360 view for now with the hair wet, and let's see. Water drips down my back. I'm going to go ahead and style my hair, and let's see what it looks like dry. Let's get to the point and show you the 360. That's it. I don't see a difference in real life. Now, if I was to do the comparison and somehow there's a difference that shows on screen, that's a whole other thing. But my point is, it shouldn't take that for the effects of a purple mask to be visible. It has to be visible in real life. It has to stand out to you, and this doesn't to me. I don't feel like it did anything. It didn't give me the desired results that I'm seeking. I highly recommend the Amika purple hair mask. So if you're seeking a purple hair mask, I do not recommend this one at all. I highly recommend the Amika one. So I linked to it before. It's up in the cards and down in the description box below. Check it out if you really are serious, and you'll see what I mean when it comes to a difference in results with the before and after shots especially. And that's it. This experience ends here. See you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video in any way, shape, or form, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And see you guys in my next video. Ciao for now.